Okay, Spider and Bees here. I ride a Can-Am Spider, and I'm a Cornell University certified master beekeeper. It's been more than a month since I set up the top bar hive. We're going to take a look at in a minute, and I wanted to go in and see how they're doing. I have gone in and done some one-to-one sugar feeds, over a month or so ago, and checked on them, and I've been watching the entryway. And I'm going to borrow the camera from Mimi for a minute, just so you can take a look at the entry. And as you can see, I've kind of made it smaller. What I do from time to time is, like today is really hot. We're like in the 90s, and I'm in their path. And so you can see them going in. They're bringing in an orangey pollen from time to time. And yeah, you can learn a lot. I just opened it up a little bit more because today is hot, it's humid. And the idea is that they'll take, they'll be able to fan it and cool it off a little bit better. You can almost see a few. I think they may be, but it's a little breezy too, so maybe not. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into the hive and basically hold it up so you can see how the frames. Like I said, it's been over a month since I've been in here, so I'm not sure what we're going to find at all. So at this point, I'm going to hand it back to Mimi, and I'm going to head over. And I'm not using smoke today, so that's the other thing. So I'm gonna have you stand this way, Mimi, a little bit more. Yeah, so you just to be sure you're not in their path, because they're flying in. Because they'll hit you in the back of the head if they get mad at you. But you're good. I can see that.
Definitely don't want that.
Yeah, I know. Oh, and of course, I don't want to do that. But I just did, because that makes them get a little aggressive. So what I'm do first is I'm going to pull up the divider board and the follower board, I guess I should call it. That's what they got typed on it. And I'm going to move a few frames over. Actually, I'm taking these out. And yeah, just what I was wondering. Like I said, it's been a minute. They've drank all the syrup. So I'm taking bars off until I get to, as you can see, I think they're getting ready to start working this one. I'm going to give them some more one-to-one sugar syrup. And I'm going to pull the feeder out. Easy does it, because there's a drawn out frame. So this is what I've been feeding, using the feed. So I'm going to pull it out, and I'm going to set this one further back because I want to be able to, wow, there's a lot of pollen on the ground down in here. Can you hand me the camera? I'm just going to show it from this angle. Here we go. All right. Yeah, so you can see down in the bottom, look at that, where basically pollen is falling, a lot of other little debris. And I got my rocks and feeder that's down in there. I can pull that out. Like I said, I kind of left it in there, and you can see this frame here is full. I'm gonna hand it back to Miriam. Mimi, sorry. She likes it when I call her Mimi. Just used to calling her Miriam. And I'm being real easy today because like I said, it's hot. They're drawing these frames out. I want to give them a chance to do a good job without me messing stuff up. I'm going to pull a couple more frames out because I want to move this back enough so I can get down in here and pull the Naroa mite treatment out. And to do that, I gotta make some room to get my hand in there. And the other thing is, I put a pollen patty down in there. I'm gonna look underneath. So far, it doesn't look too bad. They've been bringing in a lot. I'm just gonna drop it back down in here if they can get it, if they want. And yeah, we don't have, haven't started having problems with hive beetles or anything yet. But that's the Noroa mite treatment that I put in here. I just dropped it on the bottom. They've taken up all the syrup. And we're going to find out if the idea that they're telling us is correct. They say it's supposed to basically inhibit the mites from being able to reproduce. So whatever level they're at, that's the level that they're be at. I just broke some burr comb off of here, and as you can see on this particular frame, they're building up. And like I said, I'm trying to be easy because, and I'm not going to turn it sideways, you know, like up, like you would do with a Langstrom, because they're drawing this out, and I need to let them, especially on a hot day. And this right here, I was told I can treat, and so what I did was I put Viroxin. And the one interesting thing to note is where I put my Viroxin strip, they did not draw it out there. So I'm gonna pull this Viroxin out, and I'm not seeing the queen on this, but like I said, today is the checkup. I can see that there is a little bit of capped brood. Just trying to get them to move over. Yeah. All right. I see larvae and eggs. I'm going to turn this and just bring it in kind of close. Right in here, Mary.
Okay.
Mimi.
I can zoom in.
Zoom into here. As much as you can. And so, you know, there's brood, there's capped, uncapped, there's larva. And so this one, you know, I'm going to be hopeful that they will get around to taking care of what. Now this, and the other one is just like it. I don't see the queen yet. This one, the other one that I'm not going to pull out, actually I may just pull it. So you can see they're doing a pretty good job drawing this out. This was a lot bigger. And you can see the shape on the sides. That's the shape of the top bar hive. So basically, and of course I see brood and at different stages. And they're drawing this out pretty good. I'm going to show one more, and then I'm going to get out of here because, like I said, it's and I got to be really careful with this one. Yep, because it's got some burr comb.
Yeah.
And so
Did
they
that
don't
just
always
separate?
draw it out the way we want. But you can see this one's bigger. And so what I'm going to do is put it back. And I'm going to end up working with this. I'll have to do a little research to find out how other top bar folks go about, you know, taking care of it. Trying to get them to go back down in there so I don't squash any. So I'm going to move it back. Yep. And put it back in here. And what I got to do is leave some room because I'm gonna give them some feed and let them continue to draw out frames. And this is the part where when it takes a long time, So I'm going to feed these guys. I'm not going to let you guys watch me look weak. I'm going to...
It's okay. I'll take care of it. I'll open it.
Yeah, I know. We'll give it to Mimi. She can usually get a better grip on this stuff than I can. And I'm going to get them closed back up. And so the idea here is, and right now I'm kind of pushing on them a little bit to try to get them to get out of the way, because I don't want to kill any if I can help it. You know, they can be stubborn sometimes. You know, that seems to be working a little bit, but let's get them closed back in. There we go. And set this here. Yeah, this is the one they were starting. And at this point, I'm going to have to leave this opening, and I'm just going to drop the follower board in here so that they feel closed up again. And I'm going to, hold on, I'm going to turn it. Yep, and I'm going to go and put some feed in. So there you have it. They're drawing things out pretty good. I see them busy every day. And right now it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 frames have been worked on. And I should say the 8, because this one they're just starting to work on. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more frames to go if they get to it this year. If they don't, I'm going to pull them, and you know, they'll have a chance to draw them out next year perhaps. All right, so with that being said, I'm going to wrap it up. Of course, this is Spider and Bees. I ride a Can-Am Spider, and I'm a Cornell University certified master beekeeper. This is the top bar hive, my first, that I'm experimenting with this year. I'm not sure how. I already see some things I'm going to need to focus on in terms of how they're drawing it out, of the bird home, some of the connecting stuff, but we'll get there. And if you like and subscribe if you want, pursue happiness, lean into joy. See ya.